Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Adjusting my volume and stuff. As I close out of everything that's important. My bad. Yay! Welcome, people, as I idle here on the character creation screen, doing absolutely nothing for multiple moments. I'm so sorry, guys. It's been a day, in case you don't know. I haven't slept yet, so there's that. But I plan to fully comatose after this, so it's all good. Hi, Traj. I know you're going to sleep. And I know Sean. Hello. Hello, friends. Do 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 do. I could just start being a dumbass. But I started my stream a little late because I was and am a dumbass. I had a quick stupidity moment with my display, but that stupidity moment is long past. I hope. Okay, no offense to dudes, but I'm gonna make a girl character because I can't make attractive dudes. I'm sorry, but I can't make attractive dudes ever, at all, in any of these games. Well, yeah, Sean, send it to literally everybody. Just go smack other people and tell them I'm streaming. That's the best thing you can do. I'm so mad I started late. I was like prepared. I was like, obviously I wasn't asleep, so. Come join me in the chaos. I do not know what type of character I'm gonna make. Lies, all your D&D dudes are attractive. That's because that's the power of imagination. And not all of them are attractive. I basically described Drexel as the brother-uncle from Adam's Family. I basically said he was Uncle Fester. So, not all of them. It's just you have anime vision, so everything I describe in D&D, you immediately see as attractive. Drexel is a good boy. As I go. I mean, I'm goofing around. It's far easiest with low brain power to just pick a default I really like and go from there. Yeah, Freckles. But like, if you put her the darker skin tones, it makes her look really red, and that bothers me. Because you can have freckles and not be bright ass red. That's the only way it doesn't look super red. That's insane. do let me know if you guys are having trouble hearing me, by the way. I'll adjust volume. Probably disrupt the whole dang stream to do it, but I will. I'm probably not gonna fiddle with it too much, my dudes. I hear a cat. I don't see a cat though. I just like to smooth out their jaw lines. I know that was the problem in the first and second game that I'm really looking forward to, is if you adjusted at certain angles of their face, and then all you'd have to do was see them turn their head, and you could see where everything was all chunky because of the graphics. I'm hoping that that's not so much as an issue in the Legendary Edition. Yeah, thank you, Sean, for letting me know. I very typically prefer short hairstyles when I play game, mostly because I always usually have short hair. I miss my undercut. But I do not think short hairstyles look right with this, well, not completely short. If I make her hair bright ass pink. I miss my hair being pink. We have shark blue hair dye in the bathroom, but we don't have any bleach. And I don't think it's nearly enough hair dye for my hair. It's the problem. Yeah, but this game doesn't really have a pink either. That's as close as you can get. And even then, I still prefer the blue. Watch, I'm gonna take forever just to do character creation. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun! Kinda like it with blue eyes, though. Watch me put minimal effort into customizing Scott. I want to be able to see the eyeliner. Yeah, that's about as much as I'm gonna fiddle with it. Tattoos. I do love this tattoo. I will always love this tattoo. Not right for this particular character, but... There we go. Everything's blue. Ta-da! B to confirm. I'm always... I would usually pick Biotic so I can Vanguard the shit out of people, but I think I'm gonna pick Technician. I'ma just put it me. Of course, I'm gonna mess that up every single dang time. Forewarning, once again, no sleep operating on absolutely no sleep. Yes, I'm gonna change it. But the only thing I'm changing is his hairstyle because I hate it. Thanks. Boom. Yeah, I know what presets go with each other. I've spent way too much time in Character Creator for a game that I do not play that often. It's not because I don't like it. I do not play it that often because depression is a bitch. Boop. And boom, done. Fem shop all the way. Normal. It'll be fine. It'll all work out. Give us sliders for colors. Whoever said that, you are a blessing. Thank you. That's exactly what I want. I wanted to make a silver fox shepherd, and then when I replay, because I have the original trilogy, I have them for the PS3 for when the anniversary edition came out, and to find out that you can't have a lighter hairstyle.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery.
God, I love his
voice.
To
see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
Like, if you really want me to play a game, all you gotta do is tell me Clancy Brown does a voice in it, and I will probably buy it immediately. Like, the only reason I didn't buy Detroit Being Human or Becoming Human immediately was because I was poor. Yeah, no, it is Clancy Brown. He's amazing in everything, and I can't hear, like, I can't watch anything with Red Hulk in it without me saying it has to be his voice. He's good in so many things. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely ditch Earth for space. Even if they told me that they're like, you're probably gonna die out there, I'd be like, sweet. Oh hey, Tony, my love, I'm glad you were here. Yeah, I tried to make it very space looking. I'm very bad at this. I'm still new to streaming, so.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy. I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, recon specialist, Pathfinder mission team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get her a cup of coffee first?
See, they know me so well already. Coffee is my main intake.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio
I also
of
love
potential
Lexi. It
candidates
just always
for
turns out the
golden
Asari
worlds,
that I
the
do want to
Helios
romance
cluster was
are not
selected as our
romanceable.
destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
Do 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 do. Easy is no fun.
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant.
Lovely.
Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
Yeah, I always ask all the questions and everything.
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
Boop.
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, adeno what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way.
To be
Though
fair,
you
I
may
always
want to hang
questioned
around while we revive your brother.
how
It
you
always
could
helps to
very-
see a familiar face.
very
I don't like the
quickly
sound of
recover from being cryogenically frozen. It's like in general. Like how long exactly were you sitting there before Lexi showed up?
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on!
Engineering, report.
Do-do-do-do.
Try to raise the
Da-na-na-na.
Gravity cryo is offline.
Careful of the syringe.
I'm almost inside! Hold on!
I didn't notice that Liam's just spinning in the frickin' background. You know,
This is
the
Cora.
exact thing
I'm at
I'd
the
be doing
cryo
if
bay.
they'd let me.
Brace for a reset. Everyone okay? I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Scott Ryder.
Oh no. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of people were
What's wrong?
upset that you can never
I don't
have
know.
Scott
Have to check
as a
it out.
party member. I don't know if I should operate with the fact
Still in
that,
stasis.
Hit the stasis.
Vitals look good.
People know or don't
I'm
know
running a diagnostic
how
now.
this game goes.
Give it a second.
I'll
Right.
try to keep spoilers
Is my
to a
brother
minimum,
okay?
I guess.
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
Well, I'm a good sister, so I can't lose it.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual. Sam?
My connection to Scott's implant was suspended. However, his pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep him in a low-level coma for a while. Then let his body regain consciousness naturally. He'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
New information wall.
Hi there. I'm Gian Garson, founder
Yes,
of the
I'm gonna click
Andromeda
on literally
Initiative.
everything.
I'm
Watch
here to
me.
welcome you to a whole new galaxy. The good news is, the hard part's over. We're here. If you have any questions now, just ask.
Yeah, there was so much DLC this game deserved. Our destination.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of ARCs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity. Once the Pathfinder team's assessment is complete, Habitat 7 has been selected as the most likely candidate for colonization.
The other arcs.
Your current location is Arc Hyperion, housing the human population. Arc Parchero, the Solarian vessel, confirmed departure in 2185. The Asari ship, Arc Lucinia, confirmed departure that same year, as did the Turian Arc Natanus, embarking in 2185.
Andromeda
The
Initiative.
Andromeda Initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including ARCs, Pathfinders, outposts, and the central support hub, the Nexus. The current location of the Nexus is unknown. Status of outposts are unknown.
Message from the founder.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. I think it's important we take a moment to reflect on the principles that brought all of us together. It started with a vision of a better future. A vision that you shape. Life in Andromeda can be anything we dare to dream. And I'm proud to help make those dreams come true. Drop me a note sometime. I'd love to hear how we're doing.
See, and this whole thing. Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement. Each ARC is led by a Pathfinder who represents their species. The active duty Pathfinder assigned to Arc Hyperion is Alec Ryder. Current duty roster shows you are assigned to the Pathfinder mission team, Specialist Ryder. At present, Arc Hyperion has arrived in the Helios cluster. Further mission updates are offline due to technical difficulties. As Recon Specialist, you are tasked with supporting the authentication of Golden World sites through exploration, mapping, and scientific analysis. Currently, you are to report for duty on the command bridge.
Cora Harper, report to the bridge.
Like, I can hear Alec Ryder over the intercom trying to tell me what to do. But I'll get to it when I get to it.
Wow, that was weird.
How do you mean?
I don't remember dreaming or anything. One minute I'm in the Milky Way getting ready to sleep, and the next...
You're 2 million light years away.
No joke, we really flew that far?
We really did.
Captain, I
Welcome
still need
to
an update
Andromeda.
on our sensor array. Please report in as soon as possible.
Doodly-doo.
Thank God. Engineering, this is Cryo Bay. We've got a pod that was damaged when we lost gravity. You'll probably want to send somebody over.
I like to be nosy in games like this.
I'm starving.
Another colonist here?
Yeah, Gray's about to puke his guts out over here.
So, your name's Lucas
Haha,
Greer?
what a loser.
It was when we left.
They need you on the Pathfinder mission team. Let's get you ready to go.
So soon?
Probably has to do with whatever knocked out the gravity.
Wakey, wakey. See, I would be the worst person
Sweet dreams.
to be in space with. Data pad. If I actually opened it. Attention Hyperion personnel. After a 600-year voyage. The good news is we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We have arrived in the Helios cluster, Andromeda Galaxy, year 2819. All stasis medical personnel should report for duty immediately. Give the Pathfinder mission team revival priority and prep its members for field reconnaissance. Reports of unusual celestial phenomenon in the cluster are being investigated. Updates to follow. Captain Dunn. Hello.
Did the world just...
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I would have fun in space. It would be the people with me who would want to air
No
lock
obvious
me.
contusions to your brain. Looks nice and pink.
Wait, cuts that deep?
Just kidding. Check. Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
I'm also...
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right. Talk to you later.
I'm also 1000% in love with Dr. Carlisle. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's the best.
Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon. Or... I don't know.
Yoink. Another data pad. Hello, traveler, and welcome to your first day in Andromeda. This is the dawn of a new era for all of us. As you recover from stasis, know that you're in good hands. In a few short hours, you'll be leaving the Hyperion and joining thousands of your fellow colonists as you chase your fortunes and build the new life you've always dreamed about. It's a long wait, but I promise you it will be worth it. Jan Garson, founder of the Andromeda Initiative.
This looks broken.
Woo! Kirkland!
Suit up and get... Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
Yeah, Cora, you had to wait on me. I leave when I want to leave.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Got a surge power reading.
Shit!
Hey, up here! Whatever hit the arc fried everything. We have to balance the power load or it could explode.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the vault.
Kind of sounds like you're telling me what
I'll try to get
do.
readings on the second conduit.
Hayward, get on this one. I'll
This
override the
equipment
station.
is operating normally.
Got it.
There's no indication of a fault in this compartment. Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay!
Ryder, can you go reset it?
Yep.
There! It's reset!
Let's do it. Rerouting the turret now.
It's working!
Readings are agreed.
Thank God. That could have been the end of everyone.
Lots of people have bad
Good
things
job,
to say
Ryder.
about this game.
Now we can get to the tram.
I personally love this game. I think a lot of people were expecting it to be too much like the original one. They're like, Ryder's too different, she's too green, she's too new, or she, he, whatever. And a lot of people were expecting it to be basically the same vibe, the same feeling as the trilogy. And I think that's wrong to hold that. Like, in a comparison sense, this was meant to be an entirely new story. The world of the universe is massive. So, I mean, the texture things I did understand, whereas that, they actually actively started putting work into fixing and everything, as well as little things that needed patching. But I myself, I love this game. It deserved DLC that it never got, and so with Legendary Edition coming out, I'm going to be glad to actually go through that nostalgia again. I had to stop so I could get on my
Barely in
soapbox.
Andromeda and we're already scrambling.
Let me take a look.
God, Cora can sprint.
Not sure your dad'll see it that way.
Might get the system going.
Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
Automated logs, report run 2819, departure procedures confirmed, stasis lockdown engaged. I'm not reading all of that. Sensor, okay, the sensor array fault repaired, failed. Okay, it's not detecting any of the arcs, etc., etc. It's a lot I'm not reading. I've had no sleep. There's no way I'm reading that. Time to go see my dad. You are my dad. You're my dad. Boogie woogie. Whew. I don't mean to keep stretching and yawning, but you know, no sleep.
Helm control, report.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit.
Yeah, because of the inherited traits, he has blue eyes.
Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
Doodly-doo. I prefer solid ground.
Your father's got a point, though. Solid ground's sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good isn't good enough.
I'm agreeing with you. Don't
Yes,
yell
sir.
at me.
We're coming through.
My God.
Yeah, this whole thing
Is
was
that our
real pretty.
golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
I try to be optimistic. We can't give up now.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
He takes after me.
Stubborn runs in the family. Guess I rubbed off on him.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an
You don't
ETA
know
on our
that.
sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
After the Reaper invasion, a lot of people probably wanted to ditch.
My brother's going to hate that he missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood. I was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
So, let's get out there and find him one. Right, you'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Doodly-doo, data pads. Introduction. As a member of the Pathfinder team, you play a critical role. You play a critical role in the Andromeda Initiative's effort to establish a foothold in the new galaxy. The team faces many challenges: Golden World site verification, reconnaissance and mapping of unknown territories, planetary and celestial. Celestial? Yeah, I said that right. Like I said, no sleep brain is playing tricks on me. Scientific analysis and discovery of new phenomenon, potential first contact with extraterrestrials, establishing diplomatic relations with local inhabitants, yeah, general support of settlement outposts. To the water cooler.
Better not. No bathroom breaks on this trip.
This is the captain. I still need an update on our sensor.
Looks like Dad's already suited up.
As soon as possible.
Hang in there, Scott.
Noom, as I run around like a crazy person. First contact protocol. In the event any member of the Pathfinder team encounters intelligent alien life, it is imperative that first contact protocols be strictly observed. The Andromeda Initiative holds the principles of peace and cooperation among our highest ideals. Aggressive action against extraterrestrials is only permitted when hostile intent is clearly demonstrated and Pathfinder team members are at obvious risk of injury or death. It's obvious.
We have 20,000 people waiting for him to find a place to land. Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah, I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer?
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
Doodly-doo. Sensors are scrambled.
Tough to say. Sensors can't get a read on the planet.
Well, at least it keeps things interesting.
Yeah, be a shame to go through all this training and not put it to good use.
See you guys on the ride down.
No sensor coverage, huh? Flying by the seat of our pants.
Whoops.
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
Are we expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Doodly-doo.
Better safe than sorry.
Give me a gun.
You never know.
Worst idea. If this game let me open fire on people, there'd be nobody left.
Okay, I got it.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher. How's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
This is the worst angle I could be at. It's true.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition. My dad won her over.
Glad Dunn came around. Your dad's the N7 here. He's got the most experience. And the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
The good luck rock.
Good luck, Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. Way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why he'd bring such a large piece of it back. There's, like, you could bring, like, a pocket-sized chip.
Analysis indicates alkali feldspar and quartz, commonly known as granite.
Doodly-doo, Cora.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
I hadn't noticed. Sarcasm.
Well, you know, I run into giant space cloud nebulas all the time. It'll be fine.
Keeps us on our toes.
I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
Please.
Never know. Let's keep an eye out.
This game has some things
And our distance.
almost as annoying
On that
as
note,
a dragon.
time to get to the shuttle.
As someone who plays a lot of Dragon Age.
Harper and Ryder, to the hangar.
Onward, friends. Towards adventure. I've been goofing around long enough.
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
I am so in love with him. You and me both.
If it's what we hope it is, it'll be one for the history books. You got a quote ready? One small step.
I'm pretty sure your dad will handle that honor.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out. I heard what happened. Your brother's strong. He'll make it.
All I can think of still constantly, just the "you are my dad" vine. Non-stop, anytime. They should never give you father figures in games. We are too hard into meme culture. He better.
He better. 600-year nap and he oversleeps.
You know him. Never was an early riser. Just don't let it get to you. I need you sharp.
Yes, sir.
Your mom would have been proud of both of you. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, of finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
God, I love Clancy Brown. I'm never gonna, like I said,
Been waiting 600 years for this.
like this is a game that I do enjoy playing, but I would probably play a bad game if he was in it.
Archive area, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
Turning to Vector 135. Copy that. You're on point.
Wow, will you look at that?
Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
It's so pretty.
Say so. Steer clear of it.
But also, I like to spy on them so you can see everybody.
Getting some
And
chop here.
you can
Gravity
see everybody in the
detected.
shuttle.
See if I can even it out. My stomach would appreciate that.
Greer is such a baby.
We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, Security and Response Specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead.
Here we go.
Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry.
Here we go!
The flight guide's scrambled. It'll pass.
But honestly, how come Liam's not holding on to anything? And he's managing to stay standing, and that upsets me. I would, like, on purpose push
Copy
him
that.
over.
Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
But look at all those clouds.
Human requirements.
Is this the right planet? We had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating.
Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
That's it. This is how we all die. That's what you get for not holding on. I made my point.
Acceleration increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam!
This is how you get nauseous. This is me rotating the camera non-stop. I'm also a little mad that. See, the big debate
This is Ryder. Come in.
whether or not to say the spoilers.
Hyperion! Sam! Anyone there?
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Did the others make it?
I don't know. It was all a blur. Shuttle split in two.
This is like some nightmare.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Time for me to run around like a crazy person. I don't know, this kind of looks like a cool place to live.
See if anyone else is alive. Come on.
Ryder,
how's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but...
Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Terra Incognita.
Boop.
Well, without Sam, it's hard to say exactly what this is. It's sort of a plant, and maybe dead, but maybe not.
Maybe dead, maybe not. It's not very comforting. Yeah.
Damaged in the crash. No good to us now.
There's our comm device.
No fixing this. Must have broken on impact.
Explains why we lost our SAM connection.
Always scan everything. Anytime a game gives you a feature like that, I just go like on a scanning frenzy.
A safety tip? Don't breathe the air. Found that out the hard way.
Got it.
Large mushroom. I have friends I know for a fact who would be the first people to eat a space mushroom and suffer the consequences.
You think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
Yeah, hell of a cloud.
A cloud that makes boulders float.
Give me something to scan.
What the hell is this?
Come on! We gotta get through it!
Sprint! Do not shock me. Oh my god.
Welcome to Habitat 7!
Of course I get stuck on rocks.
Ah!
Haha.
Damn it! Looks safer under there!
Run.
Is this for real? What the hell's going on with this place?
Planet's trying to murder us.
It can try.
Nah, I think it's succeeding.
How's your gun? Might want to see if it's working. Take a shot at that fuel cell. It's busted anyway.
I'd say it's working.
There! We get up that cliff, we find high ground. Come on!
Not sure we want to be the tallest thing around here.
What is it? I don't know how it works. What is the thing? What's the thing? What's the thing?
I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Into the breach!
Think I'd rather fall than get hit by lightning.
Give it a minute. We can probably do both.
What's in here?
More glowing mushrooms.
Are they making that noise?
No. Coming from inside the mountain. Detecting a lot of energy. Can't make heads or tails of it, but it's powerful.
Yeah, there are little things though that I do notice from the patches, like this little cavern wasn't here before. So I do remember what it was like to originally play this. I know it's been a bit, but like, there's some things that I know that I either didn't notice before or that have changed.
How'd my dad find you?
I was a cop, then crisis response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer sometime.
I always blank out that Liam's a cop. Like, my brain just won't accept it.
This is going to be close.
That's it. We're getting there.
Whee!
Think I see the top.
Like, that was ridiculous.
Mind making some room? Thanks. What the hell is that?
Travel.
It's not a hotel, that's for sure. Nothing around here makes any sense.
New galaxy, new ways to die.
Just not today.
Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait, look.
Oh yeah, aliens.
deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Follow protocol.
Take it easy. We only get one
That's
shot
not
at
just
hello with these
because
guys.
I love aliens.
Yeah, and Fisher gets shot in the head if we're wrong.
It's mostly because I love aliens.
Nice and easy. We only go hot if we have to.
Don't think they've spotted us yet.
Man, I love aliens. I love cryptids too. In case you were unaware.
Shit!
Nyan, shoot it!
He sees us.
We can't understand you! We're not here to fight! That man's with us!
Nyan, shoot it!
Doesn't sound friendly. What's the other?
Nyan, shoot it! Tolerance!
Shit! This just got real!
I had to figure out how to use powers. Oh no. Rock does not save
Okay.
you.
It's over!
Fisher, you okay?
Technically, I'm the alien. You're
So much for
right.
making peace with the locals. Thanks for jumping in.
Wasn't much choice.
We tried talking. I guess they didn't want to listen. What else could we do?
You saved my life. Yeah, at least we know it's what. The brochures were light on aliens who want to shoot your head off. We still don't even know what they wanted. The way they treated you? Blood samples, I'd say. Lots of them.
Yeah, we're the aliens here. Sean is
Who
right.
says we'd even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules.
They broke the rules in any galaxy.
Yeah, but we didn't
Why go
either.
after us like that? Only thing I know for sure, their guns hit just as hard as ours.
But also...
Where are the others? Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help.
Come on.
Ah, my leg!
Can you move?
I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others.
You sure?
Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
It's weird because
Whoa.
that's Ben 10's voice.
Take a look at these bodies. What are these things?
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA-based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone, but the genetics are all over the map.
Ah. I guess life took a different turn here, huh?
Containers? Give me this stuff.
I hope the other team's okay.
We'll find them, but we might want to scout around first.
You're the recon specialist. Point the way.
Right.
Looks like you knew how to handle a gun back there.
How, map, how? There we go. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm doing my best. We'll see.
Spent time with an Alliance peacekeeping force.
Whee!
Hear that? Is that Kirkland? They shot him!
I just want y'all to know, first and foremost, I know I sprinted into that, but I've tried this scene when I first played this a million bajillion times. There's no way to save Kirkland. I did not just sacrifice his life by sprinting in there like a dumbass. It is not on me. He was always gonna die.
Take them out!
Right behind you!
Ah! Controls. I don't remember.
They want to fight? We'll give it to them! I count one left to go! That's the last of them.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Did Kirkland make it?
He did not.
No vital signs, just shot him in cold blood.
Yeah, that's
He was
why
trying to
Fisher
surrender.
sounded familiar.
Why kill
It's
him?
Ben 10's voice. Imagine
Would we treat
that.
them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here.
And technically, we're not armed to the teeth. We have like
We'll
basic
come back for his body
firearms.
once we find the others.
Hope Greer's still alive somewhere.
Oh yeah, Greer.
Still, take a look at this architecture. This is really something.
I gotta locate the big baby now.
I've seen Prothean artifacts in my time, but nothing quite like this. It's at least 3 or 4 centuries old.
The Arks left 600 years ago, right?
Yeah, our long-range scans wouldn't have shown this. These structures, that tower.
I keep doing that, thinking it pulls up the map, and it doesn't.
Shit! You hear that?
Locate Greer. I have no idea.
I wish I didn't.
Damn, watch out! What is this thing?
I think it wants to eat us!
Okay.
Okay.
It's dead.
I figured out what melee
Whatever it was.
How'd it cloak like that?
It's organic. No sign of technology.
Wow, so the cloaking is biological?
Yeah, weird.
Hey look, flare's going up over there.
Could be our people. I'll mark the nav point.
Yep, there are flares. Because that's not foreboding in the slightest, guys.
What do you suppose is down there?
New and painful ways to die.
Maybe we could jump jet our way across.
Is that sound coming from below?
Alien gods of the underworld?
Don't say that.
I think it's machinery. You can feel the vibration.
The scale of this. Who built it?
Alien gods.
I would also be mad at Ryder for saying that
What are you
shit.
gonna keep doing this, huh?
I wanna know what's down there.
Right. Recon special. Ryder, some sort of cave over there.
Yeah, because I'm smart. No, mostly because I'm lost and I have no idea where I'm going. I don't remember where anything is on this map. It's fine. It'll all work out. Congrats, dude, on getting your taxes filed.
Check that out.
Now this looks more like the golden world my dad was expecting.
Then the long-range scans were right? This could have been home?
600 years ago, and then who knows? If it's anything like plants back in the Milky Way, there are signs of cellular mutation.
It's lasted this long. Guess that makes it the Alpha Tree, huh?
Yeah, or what happened to all its friends outside? Dead animal in here, and some sort of trap. Pretty recent, too.
You suppose those aliens set it?
If they did, they don't play nice with anyone.
Or maybe they're starving.
Is it a crab or a bug? You tell me. And yeet. Okay, Greer's that way. More stuff to scan. Let me scan your stuff. Do not hit me, lightning. If I get struck by lightning, I will be mad.
They see us!
Here we go!
Not much of talking, are they? Look out! They're using those animals!
Careful! They're cloaking!
It might be because I'm tired, but every time she like lurches forward, my brain doesn't like it.
This is for Kirkland!
You hanging in there?
Don't worry about me!
That did it! Oh, you're pretty good at this, Ryder.
Thanks.
I was with a team that dug up Prothean artifacts.
Well, this will be a field.
Give me all your goods.
I wonder what these guys were doing here.
Crash of some kind. It's not one of our ships.
On the move.
Definitely not from the Milky Way.
Did not mean
One
to
of
do
theirs.
that.
Think the storm got it?
At least the weather isn't playing favorites. You'd think if this was their planet, they'd know how to handle this. It's food, I think.
Can't be local. Not growing anything on this planet.
What happened had I gone that way. It kind of worries me. Alright. It's fine.
So maybe they're bringing it in from off-world?
More of them in the cluster? Not loving that.
Running, running, running. Oh, wrong way. Like, I'd appreciate the fact that, like, everything sort of shakes because the area is shaking. If I were not so dang tired. Would make it a tad hard to focus. I just keep getting further and further from my destination. It's fine.
Path up on the left.
Not strike me, lightning. I will stand literally everything it lets me stand. Maybe I have found him.
You hear that?
Yeah, radio static. But like a pattern.
Search zones.
Static's getting louder.
What do you want?
God dang, motherfucker.
Help!
Hang on, Greer, we've got you!
Keep your head down!
Box them in, Liam!
Sound
Get in the
advice
kill zone.
for anyone.
We're clear.
Did I listen? No,
Thank
I didn't.
God. I was tapping my mic, hoping someone would notice.
You okay?
Wait.
Yeah. Where are the others?
They killed Kirkland. But Fisher's alive back at the crash site.
He's got a broken leg. Needs help.
I'll check around for supplies, then head back.
Stay put when you get there. We'll look for my dad's shuttle.
Good luck. Can't wait to get off this rock.
Nothing to scan in here.
Sort of structure up that hill.
This is how I'm
This
gonna
place is
travel
taking a
everywhere
beating from
now.
the storms.
Along with everything else on this planet. Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
Yeah, that actually was one of the things I was curious about. Is getting to know more about that.
No one's living here.
So what's it for?
Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design. Must be a way to get some lights on.
Give me your goods. Yes, let me scan everything.
Huh. Who knows? Let's call it a weird alien machine.
We sure could use Sam right about now.
weird alien machine.
Huh. What's all this about?
Press the button.
Nothing.
Just a
Same language as those aliens. Wonder what he's saying.
Not leave.
Kill all humans, probably?
I get cold really easily.
No power. You guessed it. Another weird alien machine.
Huh. Figures.
Only one way to find out.
You mean turn it on?
Oh shit!
That can't be good. Oh.
So the weird alien machine is a generator.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something.
See, my whole thing on that is they made a bunch of other random alien devices all around the area, but yet you still don't get to figure out what anything else is. That
Hey,
kind of
that door
bothers
open.
me.
Some kind of research lab?
Maybe.
Element 0.
Then it got hit by a tornado.
Give me all your goods.
Whatever this is, it scans as being old. Centuries old.
Weird. You hear that?
Looks like they were trying to tunnel in. Some serious energy on the other side of that door.
Maybe it's closed for a reason.
These guys were poking around where they shouldn't have. His wounds look like they're from an energy blast.
Yeah.
What is it?
There.
Don't pay attention to the fact that I just
So now
missed
killer
twice.
robots too?
The Gets Back Home would love this place.
It's fried. Could be a console of some sort. For that door?
Doodly-doo. I mean, not to jinx myself, knock on wood, but I'm doing pretty good for playing this on no sleep. It's all working out. It's totally fine.
Any theories, recon specialist?
There's some kind of technology on this planet. Older. Underground. Something these aliens are interested in.
Like archaeologists?
Yeah. Bloodthirsty archaeologists. Weather's still crappy.
Heads up! They were waiting for us!
I keep forgetting.
Oh, damn!
They got a lighting rod up and running!
Hold up.
Are these things stalking us?
Starting to feel like it!
This is not how I go out!
I don't think they're listening!
Oh, okay.
There! Last one's down.
Let's not wait around for more.
See, what I'm saying is I keep hitting A because I've been playing the other three on my PS3 just casually, and you always well, on my PS3 it's X, and you always like you hit X to sprint and to like slide and to duck down behind things. And so every time this game, it does it automatically. So every time I want to run towards and duck behind something, I keep hitting A, and that makes you jump instead because I'm stupid. Also, I've had no sleep, so that will forever be my defense for my stupidity. Yeah, nothing here to scan. Do not hit me, lightning. Do not hit me, lightning. I'm guessing this is the way I could have came. If I'd hazard a guess.
Wreckage ahead.
That's garbage. Let me up there. Okay, I'm an idiot. I can just go this way. Don't mind me, guys. Just being stupid.
The other half of our shuttle.
What a mess. I can't believe we survived this.
We're not off planet yet.
Give me stuff to scan.
Shit! Movement on our perimeter. It's an ambush!
Not a very
hell.
good ambush.
They got the jump on us!
Hold those animals!
Okay.
Ask for them, bait forces.
Trying to surround us! Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock!
And our 2 o'clock! And our 8!
Keep an eye on everything, man.
Now who's dead, asshole? There! We got them all!
It's the end-all solution, guys. It's the end-all solution. It is the solution to how we get things done. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Hold on. Since I apparently have to go backwards. Of course I'm gonna get hit by lightning, so I'm a dumbass. Yes, this is the way I came. Making sure I don't miss shit. What is down here?
Watch it. More of our friends. They're onto us. Here we go.
I'm apparently at an angle where he can just hit me. It's always hard when you try to shoot someone through the bushes. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo.
That was the last one. We're clear.
First species we meet and it's out for blood.
Not if we don't give it to them.
He says that like we have a choice. Give me your goodies. Scan! Scan everything! Okay, yeah, see look, I completed that whole section of the map. Now I gotta go back. Run! Run the other way! Oh shit, no, container. Omnigel. That's the good old days of Mass Effect 1, where Omnigel was the fix-all solution. I'll stop running around like a jackass. Hold up. I'm going the right way, aren't I? Sort of. Yes, maybe. I know the game really wants me to go investigate those flares, but they can fucking wait their turn. Okay, so that's that one. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo. right, they come out of
Can't
that.
be good.
They come out of there.
Looks like a whole patrol.
They come out of there.
No wonder to drag us off like Grid.
Push them back!
Got him!
Yep. Give me your ammo, suckers.
Anyone there? Cora, we read you. You're alive. Shuttle repairs are underway, but we're surrounded. They're not friendly. On our way. Nav point marked.
See, I'm navigating through this on the backwards way.
Let's get it! Cora, we got your back!
They're trying to pin us down. Doing a good job of it, too.
Ryder, light them up!
I'm on it!
Pick your target.
Plenty of those.
I got one!
What did we ever do to them?
Careful, they fight dirty!
Harry, you guys okay?
Not dead yet!
Okay,
when
there's
do
still
rocks
one
grow?
over there.
Just
Whatever,
go with it!
alright. Ta-da!
Well, that settled that.
Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys.
You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Yeah,
Still
that's
in
right.
one piece.
And to level up, go into skills. Biotics. And then one of my favorites is the lance. Tech. Offensive tech. And military training and defense. I usually even them out a little in the beginning. And then I start picking my favorites.
Where's my dad?
He went scouting ahead while we fixed the shuttle. Ryder, there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
Did these things try talking to you at all?
Barely a word. Then started shooting. What about you?
We tried being nice.
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way!
Get to cover! Go, go!
Here they come!
They got balls to try an airdrop.
Yeah, every so often it is.
Don't let up!
Ah! Lightning zapped their shuttle!
Come on.
Man, these guys don't have to
That's
fight.
why.
Heads up! Another shuttle incoming!
In this weather?
Guess we got their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me!
Like I said, I'm not doing too bad for being
Sound
so
off!
tired.
I'm here!
Still alive!
Here!
Present!
I can't get a beat on the
Doodly-doo.
things!
God, that
There's
was a
too
very
many
handy
of
thing
them.
that I had and didn't
Just
use.
keep firing! We can do this!
Ah! Damn shrapnel! won't let up!
God, that was bad on me. That was bad on me. Problem solved. When at first you were fucking up, all you had to do was melee.
Liam, enough.
Right. It's just these assholes killed Kirkland.
Calm down.
I hear you, but this isn't the time to lose our cool.
Now I feel better.
What about the others? Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him, though our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys. She's been hit!
Take cover! Take cover! Hang on. Ugh.
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
See,
Before they
that's
attacked,
one comment that I fucking
They managed to
hate.
fix our comms. You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy. Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative, Ryder. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
It's my
We have
dad.
wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Our wounded need help.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
We're talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move.
I can hear cats yelling in there.
Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get there before the storm hits. No detours. What was my dad scouting for? He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the nav point puts him near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Best decision I
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time?
Andromeda's turning out swell.
Didn't I tell you to keep quiet?
Ryder, your dad was in trouble. We have to find him.
Cora, stop telling me what to do. It's for both of our benefit
We're gonna find
that
the
you
Pathfinder.
don't.
Like, right now.
Like, to be honest, Alec Ryder is totally fine. He could have 1v everyone on this whole planet. I know exactly where I'm going. Doodly doom, doodly doom.
Sam's right. We don't have much time. Look, the rock. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Dead bodies here. Lightning didn't do this.
Neither did we. This is more than we took out.
Incendiary rounds. My dad's been busy. He was an N7. They don't mess around. Somebody was pretty clever with these rods. We're close. The nav point shows my dad's up there.
See, I know exactly where to go.
Sir.
Stay low.
Yeah, Cora's very bitchy at the beginning of this, and it drives me insane.
Who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work.
You actually did some scouting.
That surprised you?
You didn't think I would.
You never know what people are made of. Not until everything goes wrong.
I'm your daughter.
Plenty of that on this mission. Sir, you said you had an idea
Almost
about
knocked
the
my
weather?
coffee over, guys.
It's
Oh,
the
no.
dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there and shut the tower down,
The lightning goes away.
and the shuttle can get us out of here. In theory. We just have to get past them.
Then let's do it.
It's a hell of a gamble, but we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about
Little
this.
faith death,
Nasty
right?
fight the
Like,
whole
his
way.
only, like, saving grace of why
If
I
the
don't
riders
yell
are
at
game,
him is
so
his
am
voice
I.
by Clancy Brown.
But we
I know
risk
I give
turning a
that
skirmish
gives
with
him a
these guys
pass
into
on a
something
lot of
worse.
things.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
Kill all of them. Like, every time, like, when I see that, every time the lightning rods blow down and you see the pole go in the air, I just wanted to pan over to the pole hitting one of them.
Works for me.
Let's go!
Yeah, I just
Right
wanted
behind
to
you.
pan over
Push ahead to the structure.
to the pole hitting one of them, you know?
Sam, load combat profile.
Here they come! Now we've got their attention.
Watch the lightning!
Telling me
Get
to
into
watch
that
the
building.
lightning like
We
I
don't want
don't
to
know
get
what
bogged
I'm
down
doing.
out here.
This went south in a hurry!
They're coming out of the woodwork.
That did not go the way I wanted
Keep things
it
tight,
to.
don't get separated!
Go, 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 go! Get moving!
He says at me like I'm not the one who got up here first.
Sam,
That was
bionic
weird.
amp interface mode.
I'm here!
Keep the momentum up. Don't let him get the drop on you.
Where is my dad?
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us.
Jesus.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
No idea! But it's working!
Keep up.
He says that. You could just let him murder everybody.
That's it. We're doing it. Not much farther.
Where are we going?
All the way to the top.
And then what?
We'll know when we get there.
Hello.
Ready?
Shiny
Let's get
glowing
inside
dad.
there.
Ugh. Oh, that hurt.
I completely
Almost
did
tried me.
that.
Don't stop! If we fall behind, we're dead!
Shit, they're crack shots.
Like, I mean, if they were crack shots, I'd probably be dead already.
Come on,
but
into the
that's
building.
not the case. No goodies for me to scan.
Sam, give me engineer
profile. Squad, on me!
To be fair, if...
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
To be fair, if I were him and had to put up with a daughter like me, I'd probably be yelling at me too. Wilhelm screams.
Just focus on the fight.
The storm's getting worse.
We'll lose our chance if we don't beat it. Come on! We're almost there. This looks like a control center. Keep him off my back.
You heard him.
We made it. In one piece. Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
Dang, I thought I could get it. It's too narrow. Come hither, sweet friend. Oh, that was a little mean. But it's what he deserves.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
He says he needs to, but we know it's all
There's more
Sam.
coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us?
Oh yes, the tutorial. Get over there.
Right.
And get over there.
Got it! Watch it! Think I see movement!
Which side has enemies?
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
A lot of people still counting on us.
I'm just getting warmed up.
We mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
How did I get stuck? Oh my god!
Let them slip through.
Oh, that was terrifying.
What is this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it. I think I really pissed that one.
Ryder, don't go too far. Just a little longer. Sure. Any progress?
Really?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Oh, I'm gonna die because I'm an idiot. I only moved forward to loot.
They're falling back.
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Nah, but this is the end.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
Slight overkill, yeah.
Ryder, I need your help over here.
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
We need to get this door open.
On it.
You know, for AKA the worst part of the game.
Get back into it.
The best and
Really
worst
think
part.
we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Be careful, Father Dearest.
Nothing on this planet has listened so far. Just be careful.
Worried about your old man, huh? I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, because I am a good daughter.
Come
the
on.
Worst.
These are the moments that make it all worthwhile.
Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
I personally would tell everybody that I was worried about my dad.
I'll be damned. It's working. We did it.
There's hope at least.
That's what people need.
That's all anyone back on the Ark is looking for. Hope it'll work out.
Well, not if we stand around looking at sunsets. Let's get back to the shuttle and...
We were having a bonding moment, and then this game ruined it. This game is the worst part. This is the worst part. Like, I shit you not. The first time I played this game, I had to put the controller down for like 20 minutes after this.
Repeat, we need an emergency extraction now.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
He's such a good dad. At least he doesn't think he is, but this is like a pro dad move.
Deep breath.
This part always kills me.
Transfer.
No reason. But also this part right after it with Sam is so good. So well done.
Move! She's going into cardiac arrest.
Pulse is weakening. Tell the Ark to prep medbay. Come on!
God, still in love with Dr. Carlisle. That's never gonna change.
Pulse dropping. We're losing.
It's a seizure. Her brain can't handle the connection. Get her to Sam node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
Alec deserved better. Yeah, you're right, he did.
Welcome
Alec,
back.
we were robbed. That's one of the issues, like story-wise, it's a pro storytelling move. Like, I'm all here for
What
it,
happened?
but, like,
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
how did I survive?
Then how did I make it out?
Hey, you're still with us.
I think it says something great.
Guys, get to Sam node.
That Liam
Ryder's awake.
was waiting with
Who
you
are you talking to?
the whole time.
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up.
Look here. And here.
My father. Where? It was your life or his. And he chose you.
Because he is a good dad.
I'm so sorry. I know this must be a blow.
Yeah, I wanted DLC that was just about the family. That would have been awesome. But also, they don't recover Alec's body, and that alone bothers me. This can't be happening, because I am a good daughter.
I can't believe he's gone. 1 minute, everything was fine, and then...
I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam Node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam is a good boy.
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder.
Are you kidding me? Yep.
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
It's easy to say, only if Cora agrees. No, because Cora annoys me at the beginning of the game, so that's easy to...
That's easy enough to say. But going out there and doing it? I barely survived that last mission. Hell, technically I didn't.
But you're alive and kicking now. You're not a quitter, that's for sure.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you.
I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon.
She needs to rest first.
She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Why'd he pick me?
Why did he do it? Why me?
Unknown, but he never acted without reason. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
I love Sam. Sam's constantly trying to learn in this, and that's great. Yeah, I earned a trophy because I own this game for PlayStation as well, the PS4. And so all my trophies are on it, and then I recently was gifted Andromeda for my computer, so it's kind of nice to have it on, to have multiple options. Because when I want to relax, I can go play it on my big 4K TV. It's so nice. Not that my setup here isn't nice. That would be an insult to my new baby. And I know I'm talking over this dramatic ass part, but I spent the majority of my first playthrough calling the Archon names every time he was on screen. Also, I semi-wanted to be a backseat character to Alec the whole fucking game. Like, I would be, like... Could you imagine if Alec was actually the main character of the story and you were just running around as a side character? Because I'd be all fucking here for that. Or if maybe, like, he was just seriously injured. Like, you put Scott in a coma... shows up looking for Alec Ryder, this dramatic, cool-looking human, or I mean, alien he's never seen, and instead he finds the trash goblin that is me.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Good.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Doodly-doo. Sorry, I hum a lot to myself when I space out.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
I wouldn't have snapped like that because I spent so much time repressing my issues, so, like, at that point, I would have been on board with Liam's optimism.
I got us here.
Be like, thank God the ray of sunshine's
Pathfinder.
here.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right? So, always keep a jump jet handy.
I just updated the charts.
Container. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but that's gonna bother me.
Non-essential personnel.
Look at me run!
Okay, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know that docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep, and we'll need somewhere to put them when the alarm clock goes off. As soon as we get clearance from the Nexus, we'll be following stasis revival protocols. We want to avoid any lockdown.
Doodly-doo. To the Nexus to see my favorite Turian boy.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the arcs.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
Seriously, I'd be getting fucking wasted.
Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Please, that would be so good.
Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Yes.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Let me scan the box! Let me scan the
We can
box!
see what the VI has to say.
That can wait till I can scan this box.
Plants are still alive?
Whatever. Whatever. Oh, got it. Sweet.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Good night, Trudge. Have some sweet dreams.
Hello?
Try to get restful sleep. Thank you for joining us.
This place should be packed with people.
Avina, aka my mortal enemy. I always talk to her in every game, but then I skip through everything she says. I won't do that to you guys,
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Current year.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
The Nexus.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Andromeda.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Immigration.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
Living arrangements.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7? That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Log off.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Okie dokie. Well, I'll be right back in a second. Just really gotta run to the bathroom. One sec. Doom. Hello everyone, I am back. Sorry for leaving you for a bit. I'm still learning about streaming stuff, so I will have a "we'll be right back" screen eventually. Eventually, I'll figure it out. But there's also a cat in here somewhere, so if he gets on screen at any point in time, it's because he loves me. Or because I'm weak and he wants attention. That's definitely it. Back to this shit. I'm also gonna try to curse less. So I know that in the future, when I get everything back up and running and I get monetized, or try to get monetized, I know that that's gonna be a big old bummer.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Yes, maybe he's got champagne. Maybe the dude in the vent has
Let's talk
champagne.
to that worker.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
I like how terrified
Did
he
he hear
looks.
you?
He's like, who the f-
Did you say an arc?
I did. You can hear,
Yeah,
congrats.
we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
That is the
What?
consensus.
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
Guys, just need a tissue.
I don't believe it.
Kandros!
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion.
Sorry, my nose is a
Our
little
sensors
runny,
told us an
guys.
arc had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Come on, Hades. Come on, Hades. Yes. Cat, everybody. We are definitely here.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first arc we've seen.
God, I
After a
love
year
that.
of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
He's gonna stick his face in the mic. You might get to hear him purr, because he purrs really loud. But other than that, he's
Ryder, we should
only-
get to the tram. A
he's
lot
only-
of people will want to see you.
Don't tell me what to do, Kandros. I don't know, guys. I'm very antagonistic. It's not on purpose.
Let's go. We can't keep everyone waiting.
Stop telling me what to do, guys.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an arc to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Cat, you're the worst. I'm trying to multitask here.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative.
God,
you have
everybody
no
hates
idea
him
how much
so
your arrival
much.
means to us.
Great actor, but We're here to assist.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust.
Yeah,
and there's been no word from the other arms.
Allison. Get out of here.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people. And we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I will do my best. Let's hope so.
Well, we came a long ways for nothing if I'm not.
We'll all die if you're not.
That's no way to treat a guest.
Cash, she is my heart.
I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
Addison is the worst. I hate her so much. I hate her more than Tan.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship.
Tan is not
I'm happy
discreet.
to work out the details with your associate.
Tan is not discreet about wanting to manipulate me. Whereas Addison is just straight
Welcome
up a
to the
bitch
Nexus.
for no reason. Thank you for helping.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance to
Ma'am, the
bloom.
Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
Sorry, Hades.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Also, that sort of bothers me that when you run around the Nexus, it's always daytime because it's a fake atmosphere or artificial atmosphere. Track this shit. It's an artificial atmosphere, so it's like always daylight. But I kind of wish that they had night cycles. Wouldn't you? Like if it's always daylight on the not on the Nexus, on the Citadel, I would lose my
Spender,
mind.
you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it.
She's talking to my arch nemesis. And now she's talking to me.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
First of all, she has
Sorry,
no right
my
to
face
correct
is
me
tired
like
from
that.
dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Relationship with my father.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Yeah, bitch, so don't get uppity.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited.
Good.
As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
Failing outposts.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Glad you have the scope of things. Insight into strange tech.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
The plan for hostiles. See, if she knows what happened to Alec, then why the hell did she yell at me? Like, to be honest, yelling at me about what happened to my dad, if you already fucking know, then why are you yelling at me?
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Okie dokie. And I'll be going.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
She's not exactly. She's sort of the worst. She's like halfway the worst. She's like 80% the worst. So I think she takes the worst second place.
Docking clamps.
Whee! Nothing for me to scan. I'll vault over everything.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now...
Information wall. Tell me
Hello,
things.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
Nexus status.
Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations.
Staff director.
For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros.
Selection process.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
Viability status.
Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk.
Yeah, of course. My employee data.
You are Employee Rider, Salary Code 19B, Active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Yep, those are still funny. Time to talk to Cash! Whoop.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot
Space
that needs
turtles.
doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Your job.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Nexus problems.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Jan Garson.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
More about Nexus problems.
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Other questions? Krogan whereabouts?
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Krogan deal with Tan.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
I love them. Krogans are my... Yeah, they are my favorite race in this whole series. They're my favorite race in this whole series. They're space turtles. Every game thus far has given us a good Krogan companion. Why are you still here?
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Number 8.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Take some ibuprofen, friends. Don't mind me. In case you're wondering, my sinus headache is part of the reason I couldn't sleep. Other questions? The genophage.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
Solarian involvement.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What's the state of a cure?
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Yeah, the fact that because they're scared that Krogan would overrun the galaxy, the fact that they thought that that's okay, that for every 100 children, most of them are stillborn, and there's only about 1 or 2 children that live. It's ridiculous.
Nothing more for now.
See you later.
Like, you get a little more into the other games in the trilogy. Time to go talk to Precious Birdman. Tyrann Kandros. Kandros is actually a character from the Mass Effect comic books that came out. He was a Spectre.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results.
I love
though
this
they'll
bird,
try.
man.
Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
It's weird. They are bird people, aren't they? I know people make that joke, but I mean they are, but they aren't. I mean, why did we start calling them bird people? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Cause that's more a bone than anything. I don't know. Why do we call them bird people? Somebody explain. I know why we call Krogan turtle aliens. Whatever. What's your role?
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
I love.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Coming to Andromeda.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Yeah. When he mentions cousin Irene, that's actually DLC for the third game.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Militia's uses.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
And the Ket.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
I love Kandros. I'm glad he's part
Bye,
of
Kandros. Duty calls.
I'm glad he's
You and me both, Pathfinder.
that he's part of the leadership, but at the same time, I wish he had a bigger part.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
Yeah, the strike team stuff, that's the multiplayer stuff. Never really played any of that on the PlayStation.
Please be advised that
I just always dispatch teams.
are now complete.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
Yeah, they're bird people because the raptor-like appearance and talons and stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Like, my brain went dinosaur, but at the same time, we always call them bird people, so... My brain was trying to process that, and I don't know why I wasn't getting it for a solid second. I need to go to sleep, but, I mean, I'm not going to sleep yet, but, because I want to wake up at a reasonable time, but, you know, same thing. You're trusting them to me?
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Guys, a Turian just gave me command of his strike teams. Isn't that like Turian first base? Are we recording now, Kandros?
Please await further instructions.
That's the dream. That's the dream. I need a mod in this game that lets you smooch Kandros. Just that.
What am I going to do?
Data pad! Lieutenant, based on status report 16C, it seems we're no closer to gaining a foothold in any sector. Without decent recon and greater intel on this enemy, I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risks involved in continued loss of resources and lives makes it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations again. Kandros. I can fix that. Don't tell me what to do. Yep. Mercer always gets mad because I skip tutorials. Recover supplies. Send strike team. I have one strike team to start with. You can do it, guys. I believe in you.
What am I going to do? It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Tiny idiot. He's not so tiny anymore. What was the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
And also, another fact, Nyreen, which is Kandros' cousin from the third DLC, the DLC in the third game, was actually, as far as I can remember, the first female Taurian that you ever see in-game. Like, it's never come up before. There's, like, no other female Taurian that I've ever seen in the first 3 games. You always see their soldiers and shit. Which is so strange. Okay, of course.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
It is, in my opinion. Yeah, Sean. It's definitely where I'm thinking. Hello, Liam.
Notice the handoff there. Too small for lizards.
You'd be surprised. There's also Purvine in the seed bank.
Nobody's making Creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
Pathfinder, No time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
Let's not write them off.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
I'm kind of freaked out. Yeah, let's be honest.
This wasn't in the job description. We have to find a world, then save it.
Glad it's not just me feeling it. But it's not just you either. We're a team, right? It's what they need us to be.
Liam is such a good boy. Liam is a good boy.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish.
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Time to talk to the nerds. I love them.
Engineering up.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick. My colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Yeah, they're the nerds, but I'm a nerd too. Can I join?
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop, or lab, you know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
They deserve a workspace.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
That sounds interesting.
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Yes, Chief Lucan.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
That is the only question that ever matters. Try and stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Okie dokie. And last, Aridana.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Have hope.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
I think she has another mission.
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
How can I help?
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my educational budget with you. And my thanks.
Space. Come here. That is not an intact console, friends. I don't want to touch it. That's too many sparks. Too many sparks. Final proposal. Since we are, by definition, an invasive species in Andromeda, our inevitable footprint must be laid carefully, and we must preserve anything we replace. The Helios cluster presents an unexpected challenge. We arrived with seed archives and DNA banks to ensure preservation of the biodiversity of the Milky Way. But this cluster is scarred by the Scourge, and its unique flora and fauna are threatened by its turbulence. That too requires conservation. And streamlined interface with OmniTool, tuned voice recognition to recognize both aluminium. Haptic interface no longer defaults to transparent. Haptic interface not found. Customized SAM handshake protocols. And 3 initial system models will be complete by next week. We shall see our place in the world. Orbital variance for the Nexus. It must be corrected as construction corrects our orientation. A reminder, our daughters will not know stasis, the 600 years sleeping. They will be born of Andromeda and whatever is unfolding. This cluster in its chaos was not welcoming, but it matters less what we suffer here, more what we bring. Yeah, so for those, if you don't know, Asari live centuries. They can be really old. So do Krogan. And so the Asari and Krogan... Oh, fox. The Asari and Krogan people on the ships, most of them did not go into stasis.
Tempest crew should report to the docking.
Or they weren't in stasis the whole time. Damage control. Tyrion Kandros from TAN, director. Kandros, as you're aware, there was a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, former security director Sloan Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. There have been perfunctory attempts to catalog and address the damages caused by Sloan's people during the uprising. Supplies stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature. But I was hoping the militia could step in and draw up an official report. It's imperative we know what we're working with if we're going to survive. Then, 2, Jarun Tan from Kandros. Director Tan, I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. That said, it was my understanding the exiles were more Calix's people than Sloane's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? Is this just them fighting back and forth? Passive-aggressive emails? Calix Carvanis may have started it, but Sloane made her allegiances clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to the task. Sloane Kelly's not who I thought she was. There won't be a problem. Good. Then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloane and the exiles might have gone. When we do get colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises. Report exiles. Forwarding report from Recon Team 232. Trails cold. Found what looks like abandoned camps in the Pfeiffer system, but none with living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirator Irida was among the dead, but not Sloane Kelly. Yeah, the uprising for them was real bad.
Procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Arms!
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Sure thing.
You got it. Shop till you drop. Here I come.
That's fine. Hey, wait. Please don't drop anything you bought from me, okay? Tam would have my head if anything happened to you on my account.
It's silly. Yeah, he only sells weapons, but it's all... Sell all junk. That's the rule.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilkan, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Wife says you're innocent.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
And then he ended up dead.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
That's terrible.
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of a... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
The evidence shall decide.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Another excuse to talk to Kandros. Here we go.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
If I could not get stuck
No
on
news
everything.
on the Turian Arc yet? Or is this militia business?
Murder case.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Isn't that a reach?
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That matters.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Boop.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Kandros is the best.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Not great.
Please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Why was the chief shocked?
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Were there Ket there?
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did you agree with the chief?
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Did Nilken regret it?
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
Thank you.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Which means I gotta talk to Tan for more than one reason.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at
Oop, here we go.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
About time.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Yeah, he's very
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
Tan is such a butthead.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point the way.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
But of course, I still have to talk to him again.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
This is not what
I
I need to
appreciate
talk
it.
to him about.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
I will find them. Jesus.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
The Nilkin murder charges.
I'm looking into the Nilkin Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
Body can reveal
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Yeah, see, he could have been a total butthead about this, but he wasn't. He's not gonna argue with facts, and that's good. But he likes being in charge, so he's a butthead.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Okie dokie. Why the doubt?
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
Gridlock.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
Yeah, because that's what, like, a lot of people hate Tan in the beginning. I myself didn't really like him too much. You can tell that he's, like, power hungry, but he's also the only person giving you a chance because he's willing to bet on you. Like, if you let him get away with it, he will be, like, domineering over everything, but you can basically get him to, like, you know, like, when you deal with, softening and hardening companions in different games and such like that, you can definitely get, Tan to be a more reasonable person and get other people to see him as more reasonable, instead of, you know, the dictator they think he is. It's just, they've had a rough, year? A little over a year. They've had a rough time, so it's a lot to do. Whereas, like, by far, Addison is the worst. I mean, second worst. I know I said second worst. We haven't gotten to the actual worst yet. Nexus troubles.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
Gian Garson's dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Scourge disaster.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
But Sloane Kelly is like a badass outlaw name. That is a really good name for an outlaw. Sloane Kelly.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
But that name is an outlaw name. Why would you put her in charge of security? Like, I know, like Gian Garson planned this whole thing, so it means that Gian Garson, a human, who would know that that is an outlaw-sounding name. Like, suspicion. Like, when we get to Sloane Kelly, you'll see what I mean. How did she not, like, see the red flags? Where are the Krogan? Where are my space turtle babies?
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
He saes that, like, Kesh isn't superintendent and lead engineer in charge of building the station that he currently thinks he's in charge of. But, like, the whole Solarian Krogan thing, it's a whole big thing.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
See, he says that his people tried to uplift them, but technically the Solarians were being attacked by creatures called Arachni. So they basically gave Krogans, a race that was dealing with their own shit, that never had space flight. They gave them spaceships to be able to fight the Arachni, and then were obviously surprised when the Krogan were like, it's conquest time, because they were given spaceships. So they sort of shot themselves in the foot. The Andromeda Initiative?
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Initiative origins.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Motivations for coming.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons. One for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
Alien species.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
The questions. And yeah, that's my whole thing on it is, for those who don't know, the Arks left the Milky Way during the beginning of Mass Effect 2, the beginning of the second game, because the prologue, the tutorial mission, the prologue in the second game, you do that prologue, and then it skips 2 years. The Arks left in that 2-year time skip in the beginning of the second game. So, none of these people are even aware of the shit that went down in the third game. Talk about the missing Arks.
Any more information you can give me on the missing Arks?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian Arks are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other Arks, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Oh, good night, Sean. Thank you for watching. And additional Arks.
Are there any other Arks we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Yeah, because the other ones are, other than Quarians, because the Quarian fleet is pretty massive, the other ones are minor, not as large species. Not as large spread species. Holy shit, guys, there's an ice cream truck outside. Like, the sun has gone down. There's an ice cream truck outside. That is terrifying. Who circles the neighborhood when the sun has gone down? Like, if we hear cop sirens in a bit, we know what's going on. That's terrifying. No, that's my nightmare. Ice cream truck music, when it's dark, I don't think so. I do not think so. That is the most terrifying shit ever. Okay. Yeah, so, what was I saying? But yeah, no, Quarians are like some of the best races. Planet viability.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the Cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging.
Yeah.
Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What are forward stations?
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
His voice is so great.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Yeah, Tan's not even the worst person. Like, Tan, like, I believe in you, buddy. Tan is not the worst person in this game. Like, thus far, Addison still sucks way more.
All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power comes.
Oh no! I forgot that happens. Like, legit, holy shit.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Why paranoid?
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
This has to stop.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Yes.
Sure thing. What can I do?
I'm hella...
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Super completionist, go!
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Up we go!
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Run! Like, if a game gives me the option
Scan
to
and trace
sprint,
the
I'm
wiring
going
to
to
locate the panel
sprint
that the saboteur
literally
used.
everywhere. Hello again, Liam.
Pathfinder, I'm feeling less bad about missing a year of this. Everyone's beaten down. Nothing to do but watch the reserves shrink.
And now all eyes are on us.
All I know is, we have to fix it.
Liam is perfect sunshine boy. Oh wait, I already scanned that one. Yeah, I already scanned that one. Up we go! Yeah, there we go. Boop.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
I love
Security
that name.
video logs
Zara.
confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Might be half asleep brain, or half awake brain, but I do love that name.
Personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity.
Hi, Cora.
Security is on heightened alert.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
But you were questioning my competence too. I mean, you. I don't know. Addison wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
Cora's like
I worked
big
out
sister.
logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious.
I don't know why I feel the need to be a bitch to her. I'm a bitch to everyone. I'm super antagonistic, and there's no reason for it. It's just how I exist. It's just the level of existence I'm going at right now. Running, running, running. Mew.
What's the latest about waking people up?
Hello, Zara.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
We have the same hair.
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What?
We
No,
also
I've
have
never-
bright blue eyes. Oh no.
I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was
Okay, mine are
investigating the
dark
same
blue. I
thing.
take it back.
And it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patil's. A third party seems likely.
You've been set up.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams.
Also, you guys like my
Raj, you
sweater?
there?
Yes. How did it go?
I'm a huge nerd,
Is it-
obviously.
Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you.
Lonnie.
Word is there's been trouble on the station.
It'll get better.
We're here now. It'll get better.
That's what I've been telling people. You're here now. As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Oh my god, she's a precious ray of sunshine too. Lonnie! I like you too. Why are you here?
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station.
Yep.
Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
And your family?
What about your family?
I'm an orphan. My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting. But I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
But guys, my shepherd, I picked colonist background. And so my shepherd knew Lonnie growing up apparently because she also lost her parents in the raid on Mindoir. Oh snap. What's it like here?
How do you
I
feel
didn't
about
notice
all
that
this
before.
now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Talk to you later.
Have to go now. See you later.
You be careful out there.
Lonnie, you are awesome. Talk to me, Captain.
Ryder,
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
we powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Aw.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
I'll miss him.
I wish he were still here. There's so much he could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Your role.
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Expectations.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster even 5 years ago.
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
And joining the initiative.
Why did you join the initiative?
Inquisition. I've
We're a
been
long
playing
way
too
from
much
home.
Dragon Age, guys.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Yep, she's right.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it.
She's
Good
one
luck
of my
out there.
favorite characters too. Like, there's a lot of really good and really well thought out NPCs in this. Lonnie, I love you, Lonnie. Okay, I'm done picking on her. Let me go do what I'm supposed to be doing. Talk to me, Sam. Whoop.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to
I
your
love
implant.
Sam.
The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Why the secrecy?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
That's why I'm not dead.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
It could scare people. Secrecy breeds paranoia. Yeah, no, it could scare people.
I can understand.
There is
People
so
might get the
much
wrong
controversy.
idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know, but in this game, AIs are like super illegal. Because most of the time when they encounter AIs, they like gain sentience, go crazy, and kill everybody. Will it hurt? I'm still the boss. But you're just a computer. That's rude. Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
Which is rude.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
What a dad, forcing you to learn something in order to get answers to the questions you might have. What a butthead. Mark all as red. Yeah, I'm marking these all as red and seen because it's all just stuff I've already done. Combat. Pistols. Mostly use pistols right now, so that's fine. Thank you. Cora. Biotic charge is so good to have. I usually try to even things out as much as I can, but I like to upgrade her charge because she uses it a lot, and the AI on that's pretty spot on. Confirm! Already did that, and Shazam. Profiles, I got Explorer, weapon damage. Yeah, this is the Jack of all trades one, the middle point in all of the classes. Running around as engineer.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Yep. See all these guns and you can't take any of them? It's redonkulous.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
But that's that one up top, that submachine gun, that's the Casa Locust, I know because I was playing 2 recently. And that's a super rare gun, and you should totally give that to me. But I am gonna take this. Model of the Normandy. Whoop.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Yeah, I'm literally here. Books!
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Yeah, sort of obsessed with that. Coffee machine!
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
One of those is a can of tuna. I can't really see the other labels, but... To his...
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
General logs. Milky Way departure.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
600 years frozen, though. So... sorry, archaeologist. Dr. Liara Tassoni. Liara?
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
She was
I
right.
have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto data pads.
Like, I know they make, like, Magneto was right shirts, and I'm a huge X-Men nerd. I'm a huge comic book nerd in general, but I just want, the same thing, but, like, in the Mass Effect font, and it just says Liara was right the whole time.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me.
That's what I want.
Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
Liara.
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Okie dokie. Other topics. Final entry.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Like, his voice is always the best. It is the best.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Boop. Whatever. Audio excerpts.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research.
Okay. I know it says that there are 2 people still in chat, so...
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Boodly boom. And the last audio excerpt.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of mass effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Oh yeah, I know. When she finds out the truth, it's such a surprise. I feel so bad for her. Journal, station sabotage, security footage. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember what's going on now. Security! Security! Yoink. Security footage. Network access instability detected. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Failsafe disabled. System restored. Failed.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
Sorry, my
The files were badly
eyelashes are
scrambled,
giving me
but if I
trouble.
combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Scans.
Biometrics do not match. Biometrics do not match.
As I run around scanning people for no reason. Could you imagine being the person getting scanned by the Pathfinder for no reason? Just the Pathfinder just randomly runs up, scans you, and then walks away. Could you imagine having to explain that? I wish someone would actually stop and question you.
This person is not a match.
You're innocent. I know, it's this dude. Of course,
Scan results
the
show a
last
partial
one.
positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Sympathize, but...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Leave.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
Last thing you need to do is stress out relations with people who were upset. To the cryo bay. Yeah. I actually feel like I could go to sleep now. That's nice.
I'll make it right, Dash.
Nigel.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Sorry for your loss.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you... reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
If you're fresh out of cryo, how do you know this already?
I'm sure the bastards were getting around to it.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the
Ben
first
10.
human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
The Ket are to blame.
Wasn't your fault. It's obvious the Ket aren't friendly. Nothing we did could have changed that.
I suppose you're right. It's just not what you dream about. Meet a new species and 3 seconds later they're trying to kill you.
I hear you, but I guess that's life. Not everyone will see things our way. In the meantime, chin up. It'll get better.
Greer, why did I save you?
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, and Kirkland.
They'll be missed.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah, just seems unfair. We barely got here.
I
I'm
would
sorry I'm
not
not
be
out there
so
with you,
poetic about it, but whatever.
Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
Hayes.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
And Dr. Carlisle. Save the best for last.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
How did he die?
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters.
No, I require
I've met one
details.
Well,
Not acceptable.
but I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Not acceptable. I feel like
No, I just need to
they were
make sure your
winding up
brother
for
here
something.
pulls through.
But the fact that everybody is avoiding telling you how he died. Staying on the Hyperion?
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the Ket, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you.
We'll miss you,
Specifically
Harry.
me.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal.
Why did you come to Helios?
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
He's not that old. How's my brother?
How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
Goodbye.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
But brother, wake up. And that is... It's not gonna let me save. Can I not save in the thing? Will it not let me save? Whatever. I guess we'll save on the ship. Habitat, docking bay. Let's do this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll see Bird Wife.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
I wanna go into space.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen.
Bird Wife.
Vetra.
Bird Wife.
Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Let's get out of here then.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Very much me. I didn't do it.
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Smooth.
Nicely done.
Bird
Part
Wife.
of the job, Pathfinder.
Bird Wife.
All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
As I had to go through every talking option ever.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
This will be an adventure.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Time to save. Do. Saving. Yeah, so I saved. That's where we're gonna end tonight, so I can actually finally pass out. We'll see. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll see if I can finally get some sleep. I'm probably gonna keep trying to do these on Monday. But thank you.